my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, your Feel Good Breakfast Show. What a show. It's already been incredible conversation. So let's dive into another right now. So curtains up, applause already, because September takes the spotlight as Pharmacy Month in South Africa. So it's time to get ready for some thought-provoking chats, exciting competitions, and a round of applause for the pillars of our society, our pharmacists. Now, these healthcare wizards and their assistants are the ultimate community caretakers. I really do feel that, especially after the pandemic that we've been through, and we've seen how important it is. So in proud association with Adcock Ingram OTC sponsor Brave, we celebrate our pharmacists. And joining us this morning from the Independent Community Pharmacy Association is the CEO, Jackie Maimin, who will be unpacking this topic further. Jackie, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing so well. It's lovely to be here again.
It's always good chatting to you. I'm excited to find out about this. Is it a partnership? What is this relationship that ICPA actually has with Adcock Ingram's OTC? And what's going on here exactly?
So, Adcock Ingram is one of the largest producers of over-the-counter medicine, which is so important for self-care. So ICPA and pharmacies in general have a very good relationship with them. And I think the Sponsors for Brave is just such a wonderful initiative, because what it does is it showcases what pharmacists can do. A lot of people don't take the true value of the services that we can give out there, and we just really help people with health and well-being.
Yeah, and you're literally at the forefront of the word help when it comes to people's minds. I need help. You are there to serve right now. So it's Pharmacy Month, and this is something that we're definitely celebrating right now. So what exactly is Pharmacy Month? Maybe you can elaborate on this and possibly also the objectives within this month. Like, what are we planning to achieve here?
Absolutely. So Pharmacy Month is celebrated every year in South Africa for the whole month of September.
Okay.
And during that month, the idea is to have this multifaceted platform to really explain what pharmacy does and how the population can better utilize us. So this year, the theme is Pharmacy United in promoting healthcare for patients, because we're a very patient-centric profession.
Yeah.
And we've got three main sub-themes, and I call it the pep talk. So it's promote, empower, and provide. So we're promoting healthcare through access. Pharmacies are one of the most accessible healthcare professionals. Don't need to make an appointment, just walk in.
Yeah.
The other one is empower. We empower people with educating them around taking care of themselves.
Okay.
And then the last one is provision. We provide primary healthcare services and the medicines that go with all the conditions, be it a minor ailment like a cold and flu, right up to treating something like diabetes or HIV.
So essentially, the spotlight is quite important when it comes to shining it on our pharmacists, because there's a lot more than what I think many people are aware of. Is this something quite common when it comes to the perception of people and pharmacists in general? Do they have this awareness of what pharmacists do, or are they still kind of figuring this out as they deal with the issues? Is that the case?
So I think, look, a lot of people do value what pharmacists do, but there are many, many more that don't know the accessibility of your local pharmacist, and that goes for healthcare professionals as well. Pharmacists, we are experts in medicine, so be you a surgeon or a doctor or a psychiatrist, you can ask us about medicines, their interactions. But I think the spotlight this month is to say to people out there, we're accessible, we're open long hours, come in and chat to us. If there's something worrying you, we are the custodians of medicine and all the services around the provision of medicine. So come in and speak to us. And I think the hashtag Ask Your Pharmacist.
I love that. And the hashtag Ask Your Pharmacist is something that is so inviting and so comforting. It's the experience that pharmacists give you that kind of just makes you feel like, okay, I'm in good hands, I'm safe. And I think that's the most important part about it. Are there any other events that are going to be happening during this month of September, just to kind of highlight this event?
Absolutely. So, well, wonderfully, we've been sponsored by Adcock Ingram and their Sponsors of Brave. They are going to be having a TV slot once a week for the 2 weeks in last weeks of August and 4 weeks in September, where we really are inviting people to listen into the Expresso show, listen to you guys, where we're going to be giving tips on how to look after yourselves better, what a pharmacist can do for you. In addition to that, we are also saying to people, come into the pharmacy. Come in and ask your questions. If you've got a first aid kit, bring it in. Let us have a look at it for you. If you've got medicines at home, if you've got medicines at home that you don't know what they're for, bring them in to us. Let us help you.
I absolutely love that, Jackie. Thank you so much for coming through, for educating us. One last thing, if there's anybody that maybe wants to participate, wants to actively get involved in this campaign and do more, what can they do exactly?
Okay, so as I've already said, please, if I can say one thing, we're gearing up towards spring. It's almost time to take the polar necks off. Come into the pharmacy. Let's get this summer kicked off with a healthy start. So come in, chat to us. We can give you advice on healthy lifestyles. We can, I think what we need to do is have a campaign on Know Your Numbers. So come in, we can test your blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar. We can also know your status. Come in and have an HIV test. It takes a few minutes. All the stress is gone. You'll know your status. If you're negative, we can keep you negative. If you're positive, we can refer you and get you onto treatment. And then I think the last thing is, if there's anything worrying you about you or your family, come in again. Let us chat to you, take you through the medicines in your first aid kit. If you've got medicines that have expired, bring them into us. Let us safely and responsibly dispose of them. We don't want them in our rivers or in our landfill sites.
Nice, yeah.
You know that the rivers in South Africa, there's not a single one that doesn't have an antidepressant or an antihistamine or a hormone in it. So please, don't throw your medicines or flush them down the toilet. Bring them into the pharmacy and let us do that for you.
Well, Jackie, thank you so much. I think you're representing pharmacists in a whole and in its entirety. And what I do get from it is that there's this warmth, there's this comfort, there's this wisdom that you share in terms of your education. And I think for South Africans in general, this is something that we must get involved in. So thank you for coming through this morning and highlighting how important this is. Pharmacy Month, it's around the corner, so we'll definitely be celebrating that right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, as you heard. And as we gear up for this Pharmacy Month, it's also your chance to uncover intriguing insights centered around our often overlooked heroes. That's our pharmacists. So Adcock Ingram OTC, the proud sponsors of Brave, will be brightening September with a daily cash prize of 1,000 Rand for one lucky viewer every weekday. So make sure you tune into Expresso daily to find out how to enter. And of course, these beautiful souls are at your service when it comes to everything that pharmacists can do for us. And I'm just here to celebrate it. Jackie, thank you so much again and have a beautiful day. It's off to work for you. I think everybody's going to be desperately needing your help after this.
Thank you.
September is Pharmacy Month, in proud association with Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, inspiring communities one pharmacy at a time.